Why don't birds use Facebook? Because they're already on Twitter. Welcome, my fine feathered friends and folks, to a world where our avian companions are the stars. Today we're going to take a whimsical journey through the skies and trees, introducing you to 10 of the most beautiful birds this world has to offer. Picture this, a world where birds have their own social media, their own version of Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Imagine a peacock flaunting its vibrant tail feathers on Instabird, a parrot sharing its latest squawk on Squawker, or a flamingo posting its latest elegant pose on Flamingogram. Sounds fun, right? Well, in reality, our feathered friends have their own way of tweeting and posting. They communicate through their unique songs, dances, and displays of color and beauty. In their own way, they are nature's social media influencers, each with a unique post to share. But let's not forget about the birds' not-so-social side. Ever heard of the term angry birds? Well, it's not just a game. Birds can be territorial, aggressive, and downright feisty. They might not be able to post a grumpy status update, but they sure can show it in their behavior. So, are they friends or foes? Well, we'll leave that for you to decide. Over the next few scenes, we'll meet a cast of characters that would make any birdwatcher's heart flutter. From the flamboyant flamingo to the chatty parrot, from the majestic eagle to the colorful peacock, each bird has a story to tell, or should we say a tweet to share. So buckle up, or should I say flap up, for this feathery journey. You're in for a hoot of a time as we dive beak first into the fascinating world of our feathered friends, or foes. Ever seen a bird that's more into fashion than you are? Meet the flamboyant flamingo. This bird is living proof that real men do wear pink. With their blushing coral feathers and stick-thin legs, flamingos make every catwalk model green with envy. Their wardrobe secret, a diet rich in carotenoid pigments found in brine shrimp and blue-green algae. Yes, you heard it right. These fashionistas maintain their stunning hue from their meals. Talk about eating your way to beauty. And where do these style icons reside? They prefer the scenic waterfront properties. From Americas to Africa, if there's a lagoon or lake around, you'll find them there, striking a pose on one leg. But don't let their delicate appearance fool you. These birds are tough cookies, enduring extreme temperatures in their saline habitats. So, next time you think you're too overdressed, remember our friend the flamboyant flamingo, a bird that truly knows how to stand out in a crowd. Who needs a therapist when you have a parrot? Picture this. You're sipping your morning coffee and your feathered friend squawks, "Another cup, really?" Yes, parrots, these vibrant, talkative birds, have an uncanny knack for mimicking human speech. And it's not just about repeating words. Parrots have been known to pick up phrases and even whole conversations, adding their own hilarious twist to everyday chatter. Take, for instance, the story of the parrot that greeted its owner's guests with a suspicious, "You're not the usual crowd." Or the one that every morning sternly reminded its forgetful owner, "John, take your pills." Parrots, with their human-like chatter, bring a unique, often comic perspective to our lives. But remember, folks, a parrot is for life, not just for Christmas or your next therapy session. These intelligent creatures need care and companionship. So if you're considering a parrot, be prepared for a lifelong commitment and, yes, a whole lot of chatter. You think your boss has an eagle eye? Wait till you meet the majestic eagle. Now, when we say eagle eye, we're not talking about your boss scouring over your expense reports. Oh no, we're talking about an eyesight so sharp, it can spot a rabbit from over 2 miles away. Yes, 2 miles. That's like seeing a sandwich from 2 football fields away. Imagine that. And let's not even start on their hunting prowess. These feathered CEOs don't delegate when it comes to mealtime. They swoop down with precision, plucking their lunch right out of the wild. Talk about taking matters into your own talons. But it's not all business for these majestic creatures. They're symbols of power, freedom, and leadership. So the next time you're in a boardroom, channel your inner eagle, just, without the talons. So the next time your boss is eagle-eyed, just remember it could be worse. You could be a mouse. And you thought your last date was a show-off. Let's talk about a bird that knows a thing or two about making a grand entrance. Yes, we're talking about the peacock. This bird doesn't do anything by halves. When it's time to impress, the peacock throws open its tail feathers in a spectacular display that would put any fireworks show to shame. Now, this isn't just for vanity's sake. This is all part of the peacock's courtship ritual. It's like the bird version of swiping right, but with more flair and less awkward small talk. And did you know that the peacock is often associated with royalty and spirituality? It's like the bird equivalent of a celebrity with a philosophy degree. So, the next time you find yourself putting on a bit of a show, Whether it's dressing up for a night out or showing off a new skill, don't worry about it. Just say you're channeling your inner peacock. Who needs a nightlight when you have the night owl? Welcome to the world of the night owl, the reigning monarch of midnight, the sultan of the starry sky. It's not just a bird, it's a lifestyle, a philosophy even. The night owl is the epitome of cool, the James Dean of the bird world, the Sinatra of the forest. Their nocturnal habits make them the ultimate party animals, or should we say, party birds. While the rest of the world is tucked into bed dreaming about sunny skies and birdseed, the night owl is wide awake, ruling the roost. They're the trendsetters of the treetops, the influencers of the forest. They don't follow the flock, they make their own rules. And let's talk about hunting skills. Owls are like the secret agents of the bird world, silent but deadly. They're the 007s of the forest, swooping down on unsuspecting mice with the precision of a laser-guided missile. They don't just hunt, they make it an art form. They're the Picassos of predation, the Michelangelos of midnight munchies. But it's not all about hunting and partying for our feathered friends. Owls have a deep symbolic significance too. They're seen as wise, mysterious, and powerful. In the human world, a night owl is someone who thrives in the late hours, a creative soul who finds inspiration under the moonlight. They're the poets, the artists, the dreamers. In the bird world, being a night owl is about embracing the darkness, turning night into day, and rewriting the rules. It's about hunting with flair, partying until dawn, and always staying wise. So, the next time you're up late, working on that novel or painting your masterpiece, remember the night owl. Embrace the darkness, find your inspiration, and let your creativity soar. And remember, being a night owl isn't just for the birds. It's a state of mind, a way of life. It's about seeing the world from a different perspective, about finding beauty in the darkness and wisdom in the silence. So to all the night owls out there, keep hooting. Forget about Fast and Furious, it's all about the fast falcon. This avian speedster is the Usain Bolt of the bird world, clocking in at over 200 miles per hour. That's faster than a Ferrari, folks. With this kind of speed, the falcon is a top-tier predator, swooping down on its prey like a feathered missile. Falconry, the art of hunting with falcons, is an ancient practice. It's like the original Pokemon Go, but with more feathers and less screen time. In this game, the falcon is definitely a legendary bird. These speed demons have a distinct role in popular culture, too. Ever heard of the Millennium Falcon? Yeah, that's right, the fastest hunk of junk in the galaxy was named after our feathered friend. Remember, it's not about how fast you fly, but how you fly fast. Unless you're a falcon. Who needs a radio when you have a canary? Ah, the sweet, sweet sound of a canary. With a song that could give Mariah Carey a run for her money, these small birds are like the pop stars of the avian world. Did you know that canaries were once the Paul Reveres of coal mines? Miners would bring these feathered friends underground to serve as an early warning system for dangerous gases. If the canary stopped singing, it was time to evacuate. Pronto! Talk about a high-pressure gig. Today, canaries are popular pets, adored not only for their vibrant yellow plumage but also for their melodious tunes. From morning till night, they fill homes with enchanting melodies that could make even the grumpiest cat purr. They're the little yellow songbirds that never need a recharge or a Spotify subscription, so keep singing like a canary, folks. Because in a world filled with tweets and chirps, a canary song is pure gold. Ever seen a bird that walks like it's in a formal parade all the time? Meet the penguin! Now, if there were a bird beauty pageant, the penguin would win Miss Congeniality hands down. These adorable creatures have a walk that can only be described as a waddle, a kind of sachet that looks like they're always about to take a bow. Now, let's talk about where these black and white charmers reside. Penguins are synonymous with the Antarctic's icy landscapes, where they live in large, noisy colonies. Their homes are like bustling bird cities with all the drama of a soap opera. There's always a squabble over a pebble or a stolen fish. And let's not forget their swimming prowess. These tuxedoed birds are aquatic aces, gliding through the water with the grace of an Olympic diver. On land, they may be all waddles and awkwardness, but in the water, they're as sleek and swift as torpedoes. Penguins have also waddled their way into our hearts through popular culture, from the dancing stars of Happy Feet to the secret agents of Madagascar. Our flippered friends have shown us that they're more than just pretty faces. They've taught us about friendship, bravery, and the importance of being true to oneself. And let's not forget about their parenting skills. Penguins are the poster birds for parental dedication. From the male emperor penguin, who incubates the single egg through the harsh Antarctic winter, to the Adelie penguin, who travels up to 75 miles round trip just to fetch a meal for its chick. These birds are the epitome of parental love and sacrifice. So next time you're feeling down, remember our waddling friends. They brave harsh winters, swim through icy waters, and even star in Hollywood blockbusters, all while looking like they're perpetually dressed for a black tie event. They're a testament to the fact that no matter the obstacles, life goes on. So remember, when life gets tough, just keep waddling. Who needs a drone when you have a hummingbird? These tiny avian acrobats of the air have a wing speed that would make an F-16 fighter jet blush. Fluttering at around 55 to 200 times per second, their wings are the spinning propellers of the natural world. What's more, their diet is a sugary concoction that would make a soda pop seem like a health drink. They sip nectar from flowers, acting like the world's smallest yet most efficient vacuum cleaners. Hummingbirds are not just fascinating creatures with high-speed lives, they're also symbols of joy, playfulness, and resilience. Imagine, if you will, a hummingbird is like a feathered, flying smartphone, capturing life's sweet moments and always in a hurry. So, the next time you're feeling sluggish, just remember the hummingbird. These tiny creatures are proof that size doesn't matter when you're swift, efficient, and powered by sugar. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you hum like a bird and not like a broken refrigerator. It's time to wrap up our feathery journey, folks. We've soared through the skies, witnessing the marvels of our winged companions. Let's take a brief flight down memory lane, shall we? First, we met the flamboyant flamingo, the party animal of the bird world. With their pink plumes and one-legged dance moves, they truly know how to stand out in a crowd. Talk about making a statement. Next, we encountered the chatty parrot, the ultimate gossip monger. If walls could talk, they'd probably ask the parrot to pipe down. Their vibrant feathers are only matched by their knack for mimicry. Remember, loose beaks sink ships. Then we were awestruck by the majestic eagle, the CEO of the skies, always looking sharp and focused. Their piercing gaze is enough to give anyone a complex. The sky's not the limit when you're an eagle, it's home. We were then dazzled by the colorful peacock, the fashionistas of the feathered world. With their radiant plumage and eye-catching tail feathers, they're the living embodiment of dress to impress. The night owl was next, the nocturnal philosopher always asking who, a creature of mystery and wisdom, proving that the early bird doesn't always get the worm. We also met the fast falcon, the drag racer of the bird world. Speed is their game and they play it well. Blink and you'll miss them. The singing canary graced us with its melody, the pop stars of the avian realm. Their sweet song is the soundtrack of a serene morning. We've seen the penguin parade, the tuxedo-clad comedians, always ready for a black tie event and never afraid to slide into action. Lastly, we marveled at the humming hummingbird, always on the move. The espresso shot of the bird world, full of energy and zipping from flower to flower. And remember, whether you're a flamboyant flamingo or a hooting owl, we're all just birds of a feather trying to flock together in this crazy world.